It kind of took a while for it to kind of set in, like the whole fact that we were just doing all this free work.
At the beginning of February, Surrey sisters Melissa and Aaliyah Cook say they started working for a house cleaning company. And they say despite working dozens of hours over several weeks, neither has seen a cent.
They agreed, I agreed that I would be paid a week after the statement was released, but that just never happened.
I phoned them like multiple times, emailed them multiple times, asking for my payment, saying I needed to pay my bills, but they kept kind of responding with the same message of like, we're working on it, sorry for the delay.
The company in question is BC-based Scrubby. Both sisters say they have since stopped working for Scrubby. Aaliyah says they owe her more than $2,000, while Melissa says they owe her more than $1,500. They're not the only ones.
I feel used. Very sad situation.
Anna Dominguez says she started working for Scrubby in January, a month after moving to Canada from Mexico. The new Vancouver resident says she got paid only once late. She says she's owed about $1,800 and stopped working for the company because of the situation.
It's very important to me to the work. I am a support for my family.
In total, City News spoke to 7 people who say Scrubby owes them money for work they did. In a statement, the company tells City News it recently transitioned to using a third-party vendor to process payment to its contractors and vendors. During the transition period, some payments did not process properly, which affected a small minority of contractors and vendors. To resolve any outstanding payment issues, Scrubby encourages the contractors and vendors to reach out directly to Scrubby.
Send the emails and answer me, oh, I'm so sorry, oh, I'm working to the pay. It's the same all the time.
2 people tell City News Scrubby owes them money for work they did in July 2022. One says he's owed $1,300.
I wasn't able to pay rent, groceries, or any of that for a couple months. I still had my car payments that I needed to pay.
Richard Kemp says he tried to pursue legal action, but a lawyer pointed out a dispute clause in the contract he signed with Scrubby, which says disputes will be resolved privately, confidentially, and by an arbitrator, which he says would cost him several $100s.
There's no guarantee that you're going to get paid back the fees that you have to incur just to get a payment from someone.
The contracts cleaners signed with Scrubby designates them contractors, which aren't covered by the Employment Standards Act. But a labor lawyer says that may not hold up in a legal dispute.
Calling somebody a contractor does not necessarily make them a contractor. And you also look at common law cases, court cases that have set out a variety of tests to determine whether somebody is an employee or not.
Both Dominguez and the Cook sisters say they have filed complaints with the BC Employment Standards Branch, a process that can take several months.
I'm just kind of waiting to see if they'll ever pay me.
Do not continue abusing more people like me. The only thing we have done is our job.
In Vancouver, Monika Gul, City News.